What is up, YouTube? Scotty Tomcat here, doing my first video since I've been back. And I'm going to be doing a re-review of my Ghostrick deck profile for the third time, because my first Ghostrick video, the first video of my channel, has hit 222 views. So yeah, I got a new box for it, no longer the death box. My table is a little bit cluttered that I'm going to be doing this on until I get my room sort of sorted out and cleaned. So this is how I designed it, like I did the last one. Mary, Neko, Mummy, Stein, Skeleton, Witch, Yeti, Lantern, Dullahan, Yukiona, Alucard, and this spot is for Succubus, or So Cute Boss, which is really stupid. And then I ran out of room, so I had to do stuff on the inside. Jiangshi, Ghoul, Jack Frost, and Spectre. And I recently learned all of the Ghostrick cards are based off of monsters, and amongst other things. Nakamusune is based off Neko's, or, yeah, it's Neko's, cat girls. Mary is based off of Bloody Mary, kind of obvious. Dullahan is based off the Headless Knight, which I do have his helmet on right there, no horse, but that is what he's based off of. Yukiona is based off a Ghost Girl. Yeti is pretty obvious. Lantern is basically based off of a Banshee. Skeleton is, of course, based off of the, I believe is just based off a Skeleton of the Grim Reaper. Witch is based off a Witch, obviously. Mummy is based off a Mummy, and Stein is based off of Frankenstein. And Alucard is based off of a Dracula series thing. You see, what it is Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards, because Alucard is the son of Dracula. Speaking of which, anybody want to see that new Dracula movie coming out? I really want to see that. What is it? Oh, Ghoul is, of course, based off a Ghoul, which is the child of a ghost and a zombie. It's kind of weird, but that's what it is based off of. They're supposed to be, like, super, super strong. Jiangshi is based off of a hopping vampire. Spectre is, of course, based off of a ghost. My little boo sign. And Jack Frost is, of course, based off of a snow demon. Or Jack Frost. I don't know which one it is. So, that's my box. Oh, almost forgot. The new ones, Doll and Werewolf, they both look extremely gay, and I am so sorry for horribly drawing them. Doll's face looks so horrifying. But yeah, of course, based off of a haunted doll, and of course based off of Werewolf, but it's called Werewolf. So now we have two cards named Werewolf. Alright, so see you guys in the next part of this video. Give me a second, I'm shutting off my camera. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. My camera malfunctioned a little bit. Now remember, this deck is completely up for preference. This isn't how you make this deck. This is just how I've been playing it, and it's working really well. 1 Lantern. 1 Ghoul. 1 Mary. You can play this at 2, but I think it gets a little clunky at 2. Now on the 2s. 2 Jiangshis, 2 Steins, 2 Jack Frosts, 2 Yetis, new card, 2 Dolls. Doll has the unique effect that at the end of the turn, whether it's face up on your turn or your opponent's turn, you flip all cards face up, face down, and then you get to special summon or put a card in your hand whose level is equal to or less than the number of cards that were flipped down by this effect. And 2 Skeletons. A lot of 2s. Now on to 3s. 3 Neko Musine, which I will get into why there's 3 of them in a second. 3 Spectres. 3 Mummies, because he gives you an extra summon every turn. And that's it for monsters. Normally there's a lot more monsters, but we'll get into why there's not. Next up is traps. Double Payback. If you watch my Double Payback video, why this card should be on the ban list, it's a really good card. As long as you take 4,000, this card will win you the duel in one shot. New card, Ghostrick Knight. And this card makes the game so broken for you, because what it does is, as long as you have a Ghostrick card face up on the field, what it basically does is, as long as you have a Ghostrick card face up on the field, it will basically allow you to, it'll keep your opponent from flip summoning. That's a pretty good card, works well with Doll. 2 Ghostrick Go Rounds. I'd play it at 3, but I don't have a third, so now on to 3s. 3 Ghostrick Vanish, because it keeps your cards from, face down cards and Ghostrick cards, from being targeted by attacks and affected by effects. And then 3 Scares, obviously to work with Doll's effect and keep your opponent from flip summoning, works well with Knight, works extremely well with Knight. Now on to spells. Rank up Magic Numeron Force. New card, Ghostrick Parade. Same effect as all the other Ghostrick field spells. You can attack your opponent directly, and so can your opponent, except your opponent won't take any battle damage, but if you attack your opponent, or your opponent attacks you, you get to search your deck for a Ghostrick card. Doesn't matter, spell, trap, or monster. So that's nice. 2 Ghostrick Mansions, obviously. 2 Ghostrick Museums, again, obviously. And then finishing off with 3 Swords of Concealing Light. Now onto my side deck. In my side deck, I side all my other Ghostrick cards. 3 Witches. 3 Yukionas. Jack Frost. Skeleton. Doll. New card, Werewolf. When this card is flipped up, for every card face down in the field, your opponent takes 100. It'd be nice if you could do something with that effect. A Stein. A Jiangshi. On to spells. Another Ghostrick Parade. Messenger of Peace. Book of Life. And a Book of Moon. A DD Dynamite. Oh, burn traps, by the way. Dark Deal. Divine Wrath. And then these 3 cards are supposed to be Needle Sealing, so when I get Needle Sealing, that's what I'll use. And now on to Extra Deck. Ghostrick Dullahan. My friend got me this. I'm very happy with that. And I bought this card from some jackass who sold it to me for $12. And then I sold a box of Pocky for $12, so I basically got Ghostrick Alucard for free. That's a great deal. Especially considering that card's like worth $32. That guy had no idea what he sold. Submersible Astro Shark, you know what that card does. New card, 43. Get rid of an Xyz, pull a monster from your graveyard, attach it, its attack becomes that attack. Very good card, and you always keep Xyz, but once you're out of Xyz, once you use up 3 Xyz, you're not allowed to use it anymore. C43, get rid of an Xyz, summon a token, it has attack equal to your opponent's life, attack and defense, and it can attack twice. So, Museum, boom, boom, done. Number 48, you get rid of an Xyz, give it 500 attack. Lionheart, Degen Buster, King Overfiend, Dusk Storm, Dark Storm. And then I got these 4 token cards. And now, the reason why I play so many Nekos in this deck, hold on, I'll tell you in a minute, I'll be right back. Now, the reason I play so many Nekos in this deck is because of what I like to call the Alucard lock. All you need is Alucard, Duhijin, and Neko Musune. What you do is if you have Neko on the field, XZ is for Alucard. Alucard's effect activates and keeps other monsters from attacking and activating their effects on this card, which means they have to affect this card. It also requires you to have Yeti on the field. You use Yeti's effect on Alucard. This card, you can either have Dullahan or Yeti. It doesn't really much matter. Both work well. Yeti protects this card from being destroyed by effects and by battle, so they have to take out your Yeti first, and they can't do that because Alucard keeps them from attacking your Yeti. So, that's one way to do it. Or if you're playing against somebody that you know doesn't use anything specific for effects, you play Dullahan. Because Neko, anytime you summon a monster level 4 or higher, it's summoned in face-down defense. Which means, Mansion works well with that, just pump up Ghoul and attack. What happens is, you need to have another Ghostrick on the field, so as long as you have Alucard, you're safe. Alucard keeps it from being destroyed, which means they have to summon a level 3 over 1800. If you have Yeti, don't have to worry. It can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. If you have Dullahan, if it is over 18, you can use Dullahan's effect, half the attack, turn it to that, and then play like some bullshit thing or destroy it. Play some bullshit thing like Ghostrick Go Round or something like that. That's all I have to say today. I really love the artwork on Alucard. I must say, I really do like that artwork on Alucard. He's so fabulous. I'm pretty sure Dracula's very disappointed in his son. Alright, see you guys next time, and remember, the Death Box. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to go out on a view of Alucard. So remember, the Death Box, and remember, the Alucard.